Hi, Andriette. Asset management, I guess, is ultimately about people. It's really about the skills, the experience, the talent. But at the same time, it's really also about teamwork. Can you talk to us about how that's factored into your investment process?
As part of our investment process, we meet and assess a lot of asset management teams. So we have the benefit of seeing what works really well and what could cause potential problems within an investment or an asset management investment team environment. So yes, as an asset manager, our people is our biggest asset. And we have a team of highly qualified and experienced investment professionals. But that for us is not enough. Our strength really lies in our ability to function optimally as a team.
So Andriette, you talk about leveraging the benefits of teamwork. How does that practically evolve in your day-to-day operation of running the business?
We focus on having a diverse team. Diverse in terms of age, race, gender, background, and qualification. In order to effectively debate topics or challenge one another, we need to also ensure, and we work really hard on it, to ensure that we have an inclusive environment. It's only in such an environment that you get a real benefit of a diverse team. So even though we do follow a team-based approach, every individual in the team will have core responsibilities driven by his or her skill set or interests. Now, given the importance of asset manager research within the team, every person in the team, from the chief investment officer to the most junior research analyst, will conduct manager research. And that ensures that we get different perspectives coming through in the process as well.
So Andriette, certainly what we know is that consistency is a primary outcome for you. So as you go about your investment process, and particularly in terms of manager selection, which is identifying the managers that you want to partner with, that you want to invest in, what are those metrics that you think about in terms of assessing or evaluating a manager, whether it be qualitative or quantitative?
So we spend a lot of time assessing asset manager strategies to gain confidence in their ability to deliver strong future returns. So what we don't do is we don't try to predict who will be the best manager over the next 12-month period or simply ignore the past performance delivered. For us, it's about understanding the investment approach and not be surprised by the performance delivered by the fund. So the key question for us in our process is whether the performance delivered by the manager was as expected, given its unique investment strategy and the current market condition. Then in terms of selecting managers, we do look at qualitative, as you mentioned, and quantitative analysis in filtering the universe, understanding the environment in which the performance was delivered, and scrutinizing the underlying holdings of the fund through time form the basis of our quantitative analysis. We also use the quants to test our own assumptions and to see whether what the manager is telling us in terms of their own approach, whether that's actually coming through in the return profile of the fund or the positioning of the fund. Now, obviously, the qualitative aspect of our process is much more subjective in its nature. Now, here we engage with a lot of asset managers, and in these engagements, we interrogate the managers on aspects such as their business, the team, or the investment approach to see if there's anything that could impact performance going forward. Now, the aim here is to really understand how or whether factors or things such as the structure of the organization, the expertise of the investment team or the broader investment team, and how these individuals then interact with the key decision makers of the fund, and also things like how do they generate ideas and how is it implemented in the portfolio. I mean, are these things conducive to delivering strong future performance?
So Andriette, I guess every investment philosophy and process has got an important element in it called screening. Now, you are obviously looking at managers and not stocks. So you've got this variety of investment houses and managers to look at. Can you maybe give us some insights into how you go about looking at such a wide variety of managers?
Now, this is an iterative and ongoing process. So just to give you a sense, that over the last 12 months, we've assessed roughly 200 manager strategies So we continuously screen the universe of managers just to make sure that we're not missing a manager that could be interesting or that's unique, that we can include in client portfolios. So, I mean, the first way that we screen the managers, we've developed an in-house screening model, and the model will identify strategies with a favorable return profile relative to a stated benchmark. But we also attend many conferences where we do get exposure to different asset manager strategies. And then finally, we have applications that allows us to dice and slice the asset manager universe in very different ways and over various periods that will also highlight funds for consideration.
Thank you, Henriette. I think we've got a really good sense of your approach in terms of your team, your understanding of the manager selection process, the metrics that you use on the qualitative side, the metrics you use on the quantitative side, and then that ongoing screening that allows you to consistently stay on top of the market and managers and any developments within managers as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you.